Alright gamers, let's dive deep into what makes these two Spider-Man games unique and which one deserves your gaming setup space. Both games are absolute masterpieces from Insomniac games, but they serve completely different purposes in the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Remastered throws you into the boots of an experienced Peter Parker who's been web-slinging for 8 years. This isn't your friendly neighborhood beginner Spider-Man. This is a seasoned crime fighter who's mastered his powers and knows every corner of Manhattan like the back of his web shooter. The game immediately establishes Peter as someone who's already gone through his origin story and is dealing with much bigger threats. Miles Morales, on the other hand, gives you that fresh superhero experience. Miles is still figuring out his powers, still making mistakes, and his inexperience shows in delightful ways, like how he swings more clumsily than Peter. When Peter leaves for some choreo with MJ, Miles becomes New York's only Spider-Man, and you can feel the weight of that responsibility throughout the game.
Here's where things get interesting for gamers. Spider-Man Remastered is the heavyweight champion in terms of content. The main story clocks in at around 18 hours. But if you're going for 100% completion, you're looking at 45 hours of gameplay. Plus, the game includes the City That Never Sleeps DLC, which adds another 10 to 12 hours of content featuring Black Cat, Hammerhead, and Silver Sable. Miles Morales is more like a premium expansion experience. The main story takes about 7.5 hours to complete, with 100% completion reaching around 18.5 hours. Some reviewers noted you can finish the main campaign in just a couple of evenings, which led to debates about whether it should have been positioned as a launch title. Unique powers and combat. This is where Miles truly shines the character. While Peter relies on classic Spider-Man abilities, Miles brings two game-changing powers that Peter doesn't have. Venom powers. Miles can discharge bioelectricity that paralyzes enemies and damages electronics. These aren't just cosmetic differences. They fundamentally change how you approach combat. You've got Venom Smash for area damage, Venom Jump to launch enemies, and the devastating Mega Venom Blast that can clear entire groups. Camouflage. Miles can turn invisible, including his clothing, which opens up completely different stealth approaches. This ability makes stealth sections feel fresh and gives you tactical options Peter never had. Peter's combat in Remastered is more refined and technical, built on 8 years of experience. His moveset is polished, his gadgets are diverse, and his fighting style shows that veteran confidence. Miles' combat feels more raw and energetic, with his bioelectric abilities adding visual flair that makes every fight feel electric, literally.
Both games look absolutely stunning, but they serve different purposes. Spider-Man Remastered got the full next-gen treatment, with ray-traced reflections, improved character models, including the controversial Peter Parker face change, and enhanced lighting. On PC, it supports higher frame rates, 4K resolution, DLSS, and ultra-wide monitor support. Miles Morales was built specifically to showcase PS5 capabilities. The game features incredible DualSense haptic feedback that makes you feel Miles' electrical powers crackling through the controller. The loading times are virtually non-existent, and the snowy Christmas setting of Manhattan creates a completely different atmosphere from the sunny New York of the first game. Spider-Man Remastered brings the classic Spider-Man villain experience. You're facing off against iconic foes like Mr. Negative, Martin Lee, who uses dark energy and leads the inner demons. Dr. Octopus serves as both Peter's former mentor and the game's most emotionally devastating boss fight. The game also features the Big Pin, Rhino, Electro, Vulture, and Scorpion, basically a greatest hits collection of Spider-Man's rogues gallery.
Miles takes a more personal approach. The main antagonist is Finn Madsen, the Tinkerer, Miles' childhood friend who becomes a techno-terrorist leader seeking revenge against Roxxon. Then there's the Prowler, Miles' own Uncle Aaron Davis. These aren't just random villains. They're people Miles cares about, making every confrontation emotionally charged and personal.
Spider-Man Remastered offers the full open-world experience with tons of collectibles, side missions, and activities. You've got backpack collectibles that tell Peter's history, research stations, photo opportunities, crime stopping, and various challenge types. The sheer volume of content can feel overwhelming at times, but there's always something to do. Miles Morales streamlines the open-world formula. Instead of mindless crime-stopping quotas, every activity feels more meaningful and tied to Miles' character. The friendly neighborhood Spider-Man app lets citizens request help directly. Activities include time capsules that explore Miles' past, research stations, photo opportunities, crime-stopping, and spider training challenges that feel more focused and rewarding.
Spider-Man Remastered absolutely destroys Miles Morales in terms of suit variety. The game features dozens of suits spanning Spider-Man's entire history, from classic comic designs to movie adaptations to original Insomniac creations. Each suit comes with unique powers that can be mixed and matched, allowing for serious customization of your playstyle. Miles Morales has fewer suits overall, but each one feels more significant. You get variations of his classic black and red design, the tracksuit, his version of the advanced suit, the Into the Spider-Verse animated suit that recreates the movie's unique visual style, and several others that highlight Miles' unique identity.
Both games run brilliantly on their respective platforms, but there are some key differences. Spider-Man Remastered on PC offers the definitive experience with uncapped frame rates, ray tracing improvements, and support for various graphics cards. However, it's quite demanding. You'll want a solid GPU and preferably 32 GB of RAM for 4K gaming. Miles Morales was specifically optimized for PS5's architecture. The game showcases the console's SSD speed with instant loading and the DualSense controller's advanced haptics. Some users report that certain aspects actually run better on PS5 than high-end PCs due to the console's specialized hardware. For gamers wanting the full Spider-Man experience, Spider-Man Remastered is the clear winner. You get more story, more villains, more suits, more activities, and the complete Insomniac Spider-Man saga, including DLC. It's the game that established this universe and gives you the most bang for your buck. Miles Morales is perfect for players who want a tighter, more focused experience. It's got better pacing, more emotional storytelling, and introduces unique gameplay mechanics that feel genuinely different. The shorter length actually works in its favor. There's no bloat, every moment feels intentional, and you're more likely to see everything the game has to offer. The truth is, both games are essential Spider-Man experiences. Spider-Man Remastered is the epic superhero saga, while Miles Morales is the coming-of-age story. They complement each other perfectly, and playing both gives you the complete picture of Insomniac's Spider-Verse. If you had to choose just one right now, go with Spider-Man Remastered for the complete experience. But honestly, get both when you can. These games represent the pinnacle of superhero gaming, and missing either one means missing out on some of the best web-slinging action ever created.